The Three Sisters. In the heart of a small village known as Bilo, 30 miles from Abuja in Nigeria, the village is nestled between rolling green hills and a shimmering river. There lived three sisters, namely Adauna, Nneka, and Ifoma. They were the daughters of Chief Obinna, a respected leader known for his wisdom and fairness. The sisters were renowned for their beauty and charm, but it was their bond as siblings that truly set them apart. Adauna, the eldest, was a poised and intelligent woman with a deep sense of duty to her family. Nneka, the middle sister, was spirited and adventurous, always seeking out new experiences and challenges. Ifoma, the youngest, was gentle and kind-hearted, with a love for nature and all living things. Their lives took an unexpected turn when a handsome young man named Chinedu arrived in the village. Chinedu was an engineer, sent by the government to oversee the construction of a new bridge over the river. His presence quickly became the talk of the village, not just for his looks but also for his humility and hard work. Adauna was the first to notice Chinedu. She admired his dedication and intelligence and often found herself lost in thoughts of him. She would discreetly watch him from the porch of their house, her heart fluttering with every glance. Nneka, the bold one, took a different approach. She introduced herself to Chinedu one sunny afternoon by the river bank. Her lively spirit and infectious laughter caught his attention, and they soon became friends, spending hours talking and laughing together. Ifoma, the youngest, felt a quiet attraction to Chinedu. She would bring him fresh fruits and water as he walked, her shy smile speaks volumes of her intentions. Chinedu appreciated her kindness, and they shared many peaceful moments in the shade of the ancient baobab tree. The three sisters, once inseparable, began to drift apart, each consumed by her feelings for Chinedu. Their conversations, once filled with laughter and love, became strained and guarded. Each sister believed her feelings were unique, unaware that her siblings harbored the same emotions. One evening, the village gathered for a festival by the river. The air was filled with music, the aroma of traditional dishes, and the sound of joyous chatter. Chinedu arrived, looking as handsome as ever, and the sisters' hearts collectively skipped a beat. Adauna, dressed in a stunning Ankara gown, approached Chinedu with a shy smile. She offered him a plate of jollof rice, their fingers brushing briefly as he took it. "Thank you, Adauna," he said, as his eyes met in hers. "You're always so thoughtful." Nneka, who did not want to be outdone, joined them with a playful grin. "Chinedu, come dance with me," she exclaimed, pulling him towards the dancing crowd. They twirled and laughed, their chemistry undeniable. Ifoma watched from a distance, her heart aching. She saw the connection between Chinedu and her sisters and felt a pang of jealousy. Yet, she couldn't help but admire the happiness in their eyes. As the night wore on, the tension between the sisters grew. Adauna confronted Nneka by the river, her voice trembling. "Why are you trying to take Chinedu from me?" Nneka's eyes flashed with anger. "I could ask you the same thing, Adauna. You're not the only one who cares for him." Ifoma, unable to bear the argument, stepped forward. "Please, stop this. Chinedu is not a prize to be won. We're sisters. We shouldn't let a man come between us." The sisters stood in silence, the reality of their situation sinking in. They realized that their love for each other was far more important than their feelings for Chinedu. They embraced, and tears flowing freely, vowed never to let a man come between them again. Chinedu, unaware of the sisters' turmoil, continued to enjoy the festival. As the night came to an end, he found himself in conversation with Amara, the sister's best friend. Amara was a wise and compassionate woman, known for her ability to see the good in everyone. They talked for hours, sharing stories and dreams. Chinedu was struck by Amara's kindness and wisdom, feeling a deep connection he hadn't experienced before. Weeks following the festival, they saw their bond grew stronger, and they realized they were falling in love. When Chinedu asked Amara to marry him, the sisters were taken aback. They had been so focused on their own feelings that they hadn't noticed the growing affection between Chinedu and Amara. It was a bittersweet moment, but they were genuinely happy for their friend. The marriage ceremony was a beautiful celebration of love and unity. The entire village gathered to witness the union of Chinedu and Amara, their hearts filled with joy. The sisters stood by Amara's side, their bond became stronger than ever. As the sun set over the village, casting a golden glow over the river, Adauna, Nneka, and Ifoma reflected on the lessons they had learned. They realized that true love is not about possession or competition but about understanding, sacrifice, and the happiness of those you care about. They vowed to cherish their bond as sisters and to support each other in all their endeavors. And as they watched Chinedu and Amara dance under the stars, they knew that they had gained something far more valuable than a romantic relationship. They had gained wisdom, strength, and a deeper love for one another. In the years that followed, the sisters found their own paths to happiness. Adaina pursued her passion for education, becoming a beloved teacher. Uneka traveled the world, embracing her adventurous spirit. Ifoma dedicated herself to environmental conservation, protecting the land and wildlife she adored. Their journeys were filled with challenges and triumphs, but they faced them with courage and resilience, knowing that they always had each other's support. And whenever they returned to their village, they would sit by the river, sharing stories and laughter, grateful for the bond that had seen them through it all. The story of the three sisters and the man who brought them closer together again became a cherished tale in the village, a reminder of the power of love, family, and forgiveness. And as the years passed, their legacy lived on, inspiring generations to come. Later, in the lives of the three sisters, each had the man she loved and they got married and lived happily thereafter. The end.